guys, welcome to my house. This is where I live. This is our fireplace and our books and all of our plants. We've been spending a lot of time here because this coronavirus thing is crazy. It's changing our rhythms, it's changing how we do things, how we live our lives. And something that I've been processing a lot is really, how do I spend my time? Because as everything's been canceled and I have a lot more time on my hands, maybe I'm not seeing people as much as I usually do, I've had this new chance to reevaluate what my life looks like. If I think about it, if I'm honest, a lot of times my life looks something like this. Usually I wake up after pressing snooze like 30 times, wearing an old painted Camp Cow shirt, and then I do some very important work, scrolling Instagram. Nice joke, Aaron. And then I run around getting ready for work, for which I'm running really late, so I can't talk, but I gotta go to work. Bye! Allie, I love you!
Bye!
After work, I go to soccer practice, which is awesome. It's one of my favorite things, but it's a lot of work, it's a lot of time. But guys, no, your feet, soccer, guys, you're supposed to use your feet in soccer. Everyone, run a lap, come on. After soccer, I come home and have a healthy meal. Hey, Allie, how do I eat this?
You gotta cook it.
Oh, we gotta cook it. Then a lot of days I have to come down here and work on my own schoolwork. Like you guys, I have homework too. I've gotta sit down here and spend some time reading all these books and writing papers. It keeps me pretty busy. And when I get to the end of it all, I'm just tired. And so it's kind of nice just to sit here and turn on the TV and just kind of hang out. Then I go to bed and have awesome dreams about llamas or something. Then I wake up wearing another cow shirt and I do it again. I had a weird dream last night. My phone. Now, I don't dream about llamas every night, but if I'm honest with you, a lot of times my life kind of looks like that again and again and again. I just get so caught up in the rhythm of how I do things. I have so many activities in school and work and friendships and relationships and all these expectations and obligations in my life where it just can be this rhythm again and again and again and again and again. And as stuff keeps going, as I just move through life so busy and frantic like that, if I'm honest with you, a lot of times I find it hard in my own rhythm of life to really stay connected to Jesus. I don't do enough, I don't spend enough time, I don't find often enough little spaces in my day to carve out and be intentional to stay connected to who God is. Something that Jesus says in John 15, he says, if you want to have a full life, if you want to bear fruit in your lives, he says, you must stay connected to me. He used an example of a vine and branches. I am the vine, you are the branches. If you want to bear fruit, you must stay connected to me. You may have noticed that we like houseplants here. What he's essentially saying is that if you're like a plant, and if you don't stay connected to the rest of the plant, if you don't keep your roots in the soil, if you don't feed yourself, then you're gonna wither up. You're gonna really struggle. We have this plant here. We named him Pommy. Pommy's not doing very well, and I wish he hadn't met this fate, but really plants need a couple things. They need soil, they need sunlight, they need water, and they need nutrients. And if they don't get that, then like Pommy, they kind of wither up and waste away. A lot of times in my spiritual life, I feel a bit like Pommy here. Because I just keep going to these activities, and what happens is I don't actually take time to stay connected to Jesus. I don't take time to actually feed myself like I need to. I don't take time in my day to just be alone with God, to step into His Word and learn from it, to spend time in prayer like I need to. Jesus says that He is the vine, He is He is the trunk, He is the roots, then we are branches. And if we want to bear fruit, if we want to have lives that look like they should look, then we need to stay connected to Him. What does it mean to be connected to God? Fill your life with His Word. Fill your life with prayer. Find moments in your day, even if they're small moments, just carve out little sections of time to be still, to slow down, to be in God's presence. This week, our challenge for you is to get plugged in, to get plugged into God's Word, to get plugged in prayer, to get plugged in to God. And I'm so excited that this is our challenge for this week, because this week is bonkers. This is different than any week that I've ever experienced in my life. I've never seen anything like this, where schools are closed and work is off and stores are closed. You can't go to restaurants. And so every single person on this YouTube stream right now, every single one of us, our schedules have gone out the window. Our schedules look so different than they did last week or the week before. And so now in this moment, as our schedule is changing, we have this new, really cool, unique opportunity to reevaluate how we're spending our time. We have more bandwidth than we maybe thought, because we had soccer practice and now we don't. And so now, as you find yourself with more time, I want to challenge you, step into God's Word. Open this book. If you're not sure where to open it, try Mark or Acts or Luke. We have some resources. You're on our YouTube page. Go look through our Acts series. But read God's Word. Spend time in silence. Be still in God's presence. Get to know Him. Sit with Him. Listen to Him. And spend time in prayer. Be prayerful. Share your anxiety, share your doubts, share your fears with God. And our hope is that you wouldn't just do this as an individual, but do this with your families. Talk to your parents. Talk to your siblings. Share what God is doing in your life and maybe what you're feeling scared about too. Guys, I confess to you, I want you to see this. I am not always good about spending time with God. I'm not always good about being intentional to spend time with Him. But in this moment, in this season, when everything's changing, when everything's calming down a little bit, I myself want to be intentional to be with God, and I want to challenge you to as well. Let's do that together, okay?